Question of the day. How are the appraisal and the inspection different? What are the roles of the appraiser and the inspector in your home purchase? Hi there, Ella Gurfinkel, Senior Loan Officer with Fairway Independent Mortgage, Team Ella, and we're talking today about two things referred to occasionally or a lot as inspections, but they're in fact completely different, done to a different purpose, and one of them is for you and the other one is for me. When you're buying a house, you know what comes to mind? There was an amazing 80s classic with Tom Hanks in it called The Money Pit. Honestly, I think that every first-time home buyer should watch that movie before embarking on their home buying adventure, because it's a great comedy, but it's also a great what not to and how not to. Why do I talk about the money pit when I talk about the inspection? The answer is simple. You want the home to be inspected, and that's your inspection for your benefit, to make sure it's not what I refer to a lemon of a house. Meaning, when you're buying a car, a used car, you wouldn't buy it with an inspection, would you? Or you wouldn't buy a car that's not certified and not have it inspected. Otherwise, you could be buying a lemon of a car. And we're only talking here a few thousands, maybe a few tens of thousands of dollars. With a home, we're talking an entirely different price point, right? We're talking hundreds of thousands. So if you're buying a lemon of a house, foundational issues, structural issues, leaky pipes, bad electrical, do you actually have the money in your back pocket to fix those issues if you didn't do the inspection and didn't look for those items beforehand? And that's exactly what the inspection is for, is to make sure that what you're buying is safe and sound for you. And it's not going to cost you thousands, tens of thousands to fix down the pike. Yes, there are multiple types of inspections, and you do want to talk to your agent about it, because that's not the lender's part. The lender's part is the appraisal. And yes, we often refer to the appraisal as the appraisal inspection, but that's only because the appraiser goes into the house, measures it, takes pictures, etc. So it's really not the inspection for health, safety to the most part, or structural items. The appraisal is done for me, the lender, because that's really the only way that we know that the house is actually worth the money that you're paying for it. Because we as the lender are writing a very large check for an unknown otherwise quantity. We don't ever go to the property to see it physically. We don't get to see it in person like you do. So the appraisal report that provides us, the lender, with the value and the condition of what's called the collateral, meaning the money we give you to buy the home, we'll loan you to buy the home, is secured by your house. If you don't pay, you don't stay. And the appraisal of the house is the only way we know that the value is actually there against the money we're lending you. Yes, for different types of loans, the appraisers do perform more than just the visual measurements and pictures, but that's for another conversation. Kind of curious to see how your inspections turned out and how confused were you about appraisal versus inspection and vice versa. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one.